Well, here we are again. I've decided this time to get back to the BSA, the old C15. She's a beauty, isn't she? But I've always had a problem with a distributor. Problem being that a piece of it was snapped off, which you can see on that bit. The bit there, the main part that holds your points. Hold your points in. On mine, I've always had, I made myself some pieces that held it in, but I've never been happy with it, and I've been always looking for a dizzy. And then just before Christmas, hey presto, there was a distributor advertised on eBay, and it said 40699B, which is an odd number for the distributor, for the body, and the gummins that was inside, the spindle and everything. So what I did, I don't know if you can see that clearly enough, so what I did, if you look at that, you can't really see that number. I stripped all the innards out of it and put all mine into this body, because this body's got a perfect part there for holding the points. There, lovely jubbly. I tried it when I got it, put it in the bike, set the timing to TDC, and no matter how I did it, advanced it, retarded it, just wouldn't fire up proper. Put my this dizzy when it come, had a coil, condenser, points, everything. It was all set up. It even had the proper clip there that I've not had for ages. Proper clip that always only has a little self tapper in it. Anyway, tried it, nothing. So I took the pin out, took the full spindle out, took all the advance and retard out of it, got mine, stripped it all down to the bare nothings, put it in here, put it in, fired up lovely. So I don't know what it was, whether it's something to do with that number, because on mine it says 40701A, on this one it says 40699B. Anyway, she worked a treat. So what I've done is I've ordered a new set of points, and while I've been at it I noticed that the points don't always sit flush against each other. And then when I looked under closer inspection, I even noticed that some of the points thickness is different. Like that one is thicker slightly than that one. You're only looking at a few foul, but it does make a difference when your points aren't touching proper. I noticed when I put it in, and then looked at where the points were hitting each other, they were slightly out, so your points are getting worn on one side more than the other. So I looked at them, that old set of points, I looked at this other old set of points which is slightly thicker, put that in, and even that isn't flush with the other point here, the point that opens on your cam. So under closer inspection I thought, right, well that's not good enough, I want the points to hit bang on. So hey presto, John Smith's can, empty. Well, there's a little bit in there actually. Don't like wasting stuff. Anyway, and I made a little, folded it over, perfect spacer. So I'll wait for my brand new pointer to come, and if need be I'll use that spacer, which I've tried on these by putting that spacer in. Then points, when that spacer's tightened up, which I've tried, then points it bang on. So they're going to wear evenly instead of being sat on one side. It's like, say that's them points in the dizzy, and then they're hitting offset. They're not flush. So anyway, so that's that bit solved. Just waiting for the postman to bring me points. And the clip that was there, this is the one I made. I've made this out of a piece of 16th thick mild bar what I got from Old Base ages ago. Just enough to tap and thread, drill it, tap it, goes on there. Thicker than the original one, a lot stronger, and then I think it's a 3/16, is it? Can't remember the size of the thread now, but I tapped it, and there you go, you got a proper screw. It looks a bit crude, but it's a lot stronger than that little clip. The clip was perfect until I broke it. I didn't have a screw, didn't have a self tapper to fit, and I put one in that was a bit big and a piece snapped off it. I thought, oh well, there you go, trial and error. So at least now got a nice sturdy clip, got a nice dizzy body, decent condenser, new set of points on the way. I mean, if I need to put my little tiny spacer in that I made out of a John Smith's can, I will do. And then when that's on, well, so that's on that way. And she looks smashing. And the dizzy, the complete dizzy what I got, was only 25 quid. But I think the reason I won that at that price was because it was just before, or was it, I think just before New Year, so people had other things on their minds. So I managed to win a brand new, polished it up with the old Solvo. So now I've got another dizzy, body, and bits and bobs. But I don't know what to do with that. If it could be welded up, or a piece welded on, we'd have another decent dizzy there. Look at that. It did work. It did work, but I wasn't happy with it myself. So there you go. And there's a decent solid clip, which I drilled, tapped. I couldn't get over the difference in these points. That's a bigger diameter point than that one. But the bike's 50 years old, so probably reproduction points made at different places, I don't know. Anyway, job done, just waiting for the postman. And then she's ready to go for a spin. Still waiting for the registration number of Swansea. When that comes, we can get her on the road and take her for a proper run, especially now we've got a proper decent dizzy that I can relax and have faith in. I didn't want to get a Boyer. You can get a Boyer ignition, electronic ignition, but I think that's defeating the purpose. This is original. Anyway, there you go.